You knew he was with me, Helen. With you? He told me you were already out of his life. Shut up! You're a liar! Then ask him why he spent last night at my place.
So guys, let me teach you how to do something like this for your page, whether your Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok page. Okay, it's really easy, and you're going to be doing this with free AI tools. Let me not bore you with too much talk. Let's go. So the first thing we are going to be doing is we're going to be getting the story for our video. Okay, and excuse me, the AI tool we are going to be using is none other than ChatGPT. Okay, so this is me in ChatGPT right now. Let me show you what I'm telling ChatGPT to do for me. I said, give me a text to video prompt for a story between two women fighting over a man. The scene should be one continuous location and one continuous argument between two women fighting over a man. Okay, divide the dialogues into multiple 8-second segments. Okay, each segment should contain short natural dialogue from both women within the same 8 seconds. Do not include action descriptions. Focus mainly on dialogue and emotional tension. The environment, outfit, and character appearance must remain consistent across all segments, so the clips can be stitched together into one long scene. Now, I went ahead to give ChatGPT the description of the characters, how I want my women to look like. Okay, so woman 1, her name is Sarah. Full figure, curvy silhouette, red crop top, jeans shorts, red cover heels, long black body wave hair, eyelashes, long red painted nails. So this is how I want the first woman to look like. Now the second woman, her name is Helen. Brown skin, full figure, curvy silhouette, long red body wave hair, fitted blue dress, blue sneakers, eyelashes, blue painted nails, heavy makeup. So this is how I want the second woman to look like. Now I want it in 3D pizza style. Okay, I don't want realistic. I like my characters to look like cartoons, so I want my characters to be in 3D pizza style. If you want your characters to look like real human beings, you like ChatGPT, you know that you want your characters to be realistic characters. So you remove these 3D pizza style animated characters and put realistic characters under style. Don't worry, I'm going to be pasting this particular prompt in the comment section so that you can use it to design your own when you want to do your own video. So right now I'm going to give ChatGPT to go ahead to create my story for me. I'll click this arrow. Now we are going to wait for ChatGPT to give us the story. Okay, so ChatGPT has done that for us, although it's still processing. So this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. So this is it. Okay, the first character, Sarah, is going to be speaking first. Sarah is saying, Helen, stop calling my man every night like I don't know what you are doing. Okay, so this is just the conversation between Sarah and Helen. And all this is going to happen within 8 seconds. Okay, so this is the first scene. This is the second scene between Sarah and Helen. This is the third segment. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one. This is the sixth one, seventh, eighth. Okay, now that we've gotten our story, we're going to go to our tool that we're going to use to create the image. Okay, we're going to go to our tool that we're going to use to create the image. Now we're going to first start to copy the first prompt, the first scene. Okay, we're going to copy it. Look at it here. We'll just click on copy over here. Okay, I'm going to click on copy here. If your own doesn't come like this, all you need to do is to click, press hard and drag. Okay, but I have trained my own ChatGPT to always come like this, to always respond to me like this. So I'm going to click on copy here, and I'm going to go to the tool I'm going to use to create our image. Okay, now the tool I'm going to be using is called Google Flow. So I'm going to go to Chrome. So Chrome, you type in Google Flow, and then you wait for it to load it. Okay, now this is Google Flow, the first link here. You tap on the first link and you wait for it to load. Now after loading, you come up here and then you sign up with your Gmail. If you are a first timer, Google Flow AI will give you 150 credits. Okay, then when you are done with that credit, you start getting 50 credits per day. So after signing in, you click on new project and then you wait for it to load. Now this is the interface you will see after clicking new project. This is what you will see. Now look at the bottom here. My own is saying video. Your own may be saying images. Okay, so yours may be showing images. and you might be seeing nano banana just like this. Okay, so this is what you'll be seeing. This is what you may be seeing in your own. Okay, but because what we got from ChatGPT is text to video, you're going to tap that button here that says nano banana and change it to video. If your own is on frames, you change it back to ingredients. Okay, it should be on ingredients because it is happening in one particular area, one particular location, one particular scene. Everything is happening there. Okay, so ingredients. Then if you are doing a video for Facebook and TikTok, you leave it at 9:16 aspect ratio. But if it is for YouTube long form video, you leave it at 16:9 aspect ratio. We are doing this video for Facebook and TikTok, so we'll choose 9:16 aspect ratio. And then we are choosing 1 because we are managing credit, so we want 1 video generation per prompt. Okay, then this arrow down here where they write VO 3.1 light, yes, you should choose VO 3.1 light so that you'll be charged just 10 credits per video. If you choose VO 3.1 fast, they will charge you 20 credits per video, and you don't want that. Okay, so you go ahead and choose VO 3.1 light, and each video you generate, you get charged 10 credits. So we are done here. I'll tap that button again. Now I'm going to click here that they say, what do you want to create? And I'm going to paste my first scene that I got from ChatGPT. I'm going to paste it here. Then I'm going to go through it. Before I click that arrow, that white arrow on the right, I have to go through my prompts, read through, make sure what I have is what is here is what I want to see in my video. Now, I want to take away this 3D here, where they say stylized 3D animated character. I don't like it. I want to remove the 3D there. Okay, now I will go up here and look at the conversation between Sarah and Helen. Who is Sarah? I need to let Google Flow AI know who Sarah is and who Helen is. So from our prompt in ChatGPT, the first scene when we are trying to describe the woman, we said Sarah should be wearing red crop top. I will say Helen should be wearing blue dress. So I'm going to specify that here. I'm going to open a bracket here. I'm going to say Sarah, the woman wearing red crop top. Okay, and she does what? She speaks in, let me say, she speak with Nigerian accent. Okay, then I'll close the bracket. Now this is who Sarah is. Then Helen, who is Helen? Helen is the woman wearing blue dress. I'm going to open bracket and say the woman wearing blue dress response in Nigerian accent. Then I'm going to close it. Okay, this other speech between Sarah and Helen, I don't want it because the AI will not be able to say everything. So I'm going to take it out. Okay, I'm going to take it out because the AI may not be able to say everything. So now I have Sarah and Helen here. Then I will go up again. Anything I don't want, I'll set them out. Don't be in a hurry to quickly generate a video. Look through. Take whatever you don't want out before you click on generate. Now I will go ahead and click on the arrow to generate my video. I have just 10 credits left out of 50 because I've been generating before. So you're going to wait for our video to generate. The video is on queue, so just hold on. It will generate, okay? So just be patient to generate. Don't be in a hurry. Just be patient. Guys, our video is ready.
Helen, stop calling my man every night like I don't know what you're doing. Your man? Sarah, please. Daniel told me himself he's tired of your attitude. Stop calling my man every night.
Isn't this awesome? Okay, so if you're satisfied with what you got, you want to go ahead and download the video. So look up here, you see an arrow pointing down. You tap it and then you download with original size 720p. Okay, and the video will be downloaded into your phone gallery. Now, once the video is done downloading, you want to go to Chrome. Okay, yes, you want to go back to Chrome because we didn't generate image first, which is the normal thing that they usually do when doing AI storytelling. We just went straight to text to video. So we need these characters. We need an image of these characters. And we don't want to screenshot because if you screenshot it, it might not work or come out well. Okay, so we're going to go back to Chrome. And we're going to search for frame extractor. So let's quickly do that. So we are going to search for frame extractor. Frame extractor. Okay? And then we're going to search for it. Good. Now, the first one here is what you should go for. If you, okay, I'll be dropping the link of this one in the comment section as well. So you tap on it, okay? You tap on it. This will help us get the image. The two characters, their image, the image of them. It's going to help us get it without screenshot. So when you are here, you click on drop video file or browse. So get the video of those two women quarreling. Okay? You know we have downloaded them from Google Flow. So I'm going to get that video here from our gallery. So let's hold on. Look at them here. We are going to click on done after selecting them. It will load up here on video from extractor. And then we are going to scroll up a little and click on extract. Okay? It's going to extract all the frames that make up that video. It is done extracting. So look at it. 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 Okay? So you can go ahead and download anyone you want. You can go ahead and download anyone you want. So let me pick someone, the one that is clear enough. Okay, so I'll just go for this first one here. Okay? You can go for anyone that you think is clear enough. I'll just click on download here. Right here, the download button, I'm going to click on it. And it will be downloaded into my phone so that I can continue the story. Okay? So I'll just click on download. Now I've gotten the image of these two women in my phone. So I'm going to go back to Flow AI and continue my story. So let's go back to Flow AI. So we are back at Flow AI. I'm going to go back. I've exhausted my credits for the day. So I'm going to log out of this Gmail and log into another Gmail and continue. So I'll do that off camera. So I've logged out of that account. I'm going to click up here where they said letter G. Okay, I'm going to click up here and click on sign in. So I'm going to sign with my other Gmail to continue. So I have logged in with my other Gmail. I cannot find the part where I will, I cannot find launch project. I cannot find new project here like the first time. So I'm going to look at what they told me now. They said you can find Flow at flow.google. So I'm going to click on that link that they told me that I can find Flow. I'm going to click on it and wait for it to load. Okay, so it took me here. I'm going to check this first box here. Click on next. I'm going to scroll up and click on continue. Voila! Now I am in Flow. So I'm going to go ahead and click on new project so that I can continue the story because I exhausted my credits in the last Gmail. Okay? So, see what's new. Yes, just follow through. See what's new. Okay? Okay? Just click on arrow forward. Just then get started. Now we are in the interface where we'll start our work. So I want to click up here where they say plus. This plus sign here. I'll click on it to pick that image we got from extractor. So pick that image. To pick that photo. So I'll pick it from my gallery here. Let it load so that I can pick it. Okay, look at it up here. Then I'll click on done. And then I'll allow it to load. You see? I'll allow it to load so that we can continue our story. So the image is done uploading. So I'm going to press hard on it. Okay? And then I will click on add to prompt. Add to prompt, right? Then I will now come to this box where they say, what do you want to create? I will paste that our first scene prompt that we used to get the first video. I'm going to paste it here. Don't forget, I removed 3D in the last one. I'm going to remove it here as well. Now, the first conversation between Helen and Sarah has been done. So I'll take that out and leave the second conversation. Have we done that? No. Oh, I did a mistake. So I'll just take that out. The first conversation has been done already in the first video. So I will just take the first conversation out. Okay. So you have the second conversation. So like we did the other this thing in the other prompt for the other video. Sarah is the woman wearing red crop top. Okay. Speaks in Nigerian what? Accent. I'll close the bracket. Then who is Helen? Helen is the woman wearing blue dress. So I'll open the bracket. The woman wearing blue dress. Okay. Response in Nigerian accent. Okay. And then I'm going to close it. Any other thing you take out, right? So I'll just take this one out because I don't need it again. This character description, I'm going to take it out. So I'm going to click on, I'm going to take it out. I don't need the character description again. I'm going to take it out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take it out. Good. Okay. Yes, so I've taken it out. So in place of it, I will just decide to write pizza style, right? I'm going to write pizza style. Then I will click the arrow for the video to generate. So guys, our video is ready. Let's listen to it real quick.
You're a liar, you know it. Then ask him why he spent yesterday with me.
Wow, this is awesome. So we can go ahead and download this one. Click the arrow button down here, up here rather. Click on original size 720 to get this video downloaded inside your gallery. Then once it's done downloading, you go back. You use that same image, okay, to do this scene 2, okay. So our video is downloaded. So we use this same image here, this one here on the right, to do this scene 2. Remember that we are still doing scene 1. Okay, we did the first conversation, and now we have done the second conversation in one scene. Next, we need to do the scene 2. So I'm going to press out on this image here. I'll click on Add to Prompt, and then I'm going to go to ChatGPT and copy scene 2. Okay, I'm going to go to ChatGPT and copy scene 2. Let it load. Okay, so this is scene 2. I'm going to copy it here, and then I'll go back to Flow AI. Okay. I'm going to go back to Flow. I'm going to paste it here. Here that they say, what do you want to create? I'm going to paste it here, and then I will read through it before anything. Okay? Okay, I'm going to read through it before anything. I'm going to take out this 3D. I don't want 3D. Okay? I'm going to take it out like I did in the other prompts. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. Is there anything else I don't want? So, like, as you can see here, the conversation is still very long. So I'm going to leave the first two, which is the first two conversations with Sarah and Helen. This second one here, I'm going to take it out because they may not be able to say it, okay, completely. So I'm going to take it out. We are going to do it in the second video. Okay, so who is Sarah? Open bracket. I'm going to type the woman wearing red crop top speaks in Nigerian. Oh, hold on. Speak in Nigerian accent. Okay. Then I'll close it. Okay, then who is Helen? The woman wearing blue dress responds in Nigerian accent. Is it in or with? So I'll come down here. I'll just write pizza style. That's all. Okay, pizza style, and then I will hit generate. I'll wait for it to load. So guys, our video is ready. Let's listen to it.
You think because you wear makeup and tight dresses every day, he'll marry you? At least he enjoys being around me. Every time he talks about you, he sounds stressed.
Awesome, right? So I'm going to go ahead and download this. Okay? And then we'll do the other conversation that we're not able to do in this video. We'll do it. Then it means we are done with scene 2. We'll head over to ChatGPT again and copy scene 3 and do the same thing. Okay, till you are done with all the whole scenes. But because I don't want this video to be too long, I'm going to stop with scene 2. Then we'll head over to our editing tool and put them together. So let's finish scene 2. Okay, so as usual, we're going to come here. We're going to press hard on this first image here. Click on Add to Prompt. Then paste the scene 2 because we're not done with the scene 2 conversation. Okay, here I wrote pizza style, so I'm going to do that. Up here, I removed the 3D, so I'm going to do that. So that, and then, this first conversation has been said already. I'm going to take that out so that we can have the second conversation. Okay? And then, as usual, who is Sarah? The woman wearing red crop top. Okay, speaks. Okay? I'll close the bracket. And then who is Helen? The woman wearing blue dress response. Okay, and then I'll close the bracket. Look at the conversation. Anywhere you see that there is a full stop, for example, maybe after nobody steals a man, you now see a full stop here like this. Take it out, okay, and put it comma instead. I'm just saying, for example, in one conversation, you are seeing full stop, then the conversation continues by that same person. Please remove the full stop and replace it with a comma. Okay? That's if your own conversation, that person, what the person wants to say has a full stop in the center. Remove that full stop and replace it with a comma. And then you go ahead and click on generate. Okay? So let's generate it. And wait for it to load. Okay? So guys, the video is ready. Let's listen to it quickly.
You're trying too hard to steal somebody else's relationship. Nobody steals a man who wants to leave on his own.
Awesome, right? So you're going to go ahead and download it. Okay? Original size 720p. And then you go ahead and pick the scene 3 and do exactly what I taught you in this video. And then you do, after you're done with scene 3, you do scene 4 up to the number of scenes that you have. Okay? Up to the number of scenes that you have. Okay? Now, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll just head over to our editing tool. And the editing tool I use is InShot. The reason I use InShot is because InShot allows you to remove the watermarks in your video. Okay, InShot allows you to remove watermarks from your video. So I'm using InShot for my video. So I will click on video here. Okay, and then I will bring in all those videos I downloaded. Okay, so when I click on video, I'll click on this plus sign here. Okay, and then I will pick all those videos. Okay, this is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Okay, I'm going to, yes, your own will be longer because you have up to 8 scenes. You know, I didn't do up to the 8 scenes. I just did 2 scenes. So I'll click on this green good sign here, and then I'll let it load in. Now, once you're done, once it's done loading in, you click on this first button here called canvas. Okay, you drag it to the end, right? Or you leave it as it is. Okay, do anyone. Then click on this double good sign here, click on apply. Now we'll go back. Okay, and then increase the volume for each clip. Okay, so I'll just click on volume, increase the volume for each click on the noise, and click this double mark here to apply to all. Good. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to make our clip very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. So we're going to scroll to the left, click on filter. Click on filter, click on adjust. Okay, we want it very, very sharp. Okay, so the lightness is okay. I'll just go ahead and click on contrast here. Click on contrast, increase it to 5 or 10. I think I'll leave it at 10. Go scroll to the left, click on saturation, increase it to like 5. Okay, great. Go to sharpen. Okay, increase sharpen to 50 or 100. Okay, anyone you want, but I like mine to be at 50. Okay, let's take it to 50. Is it 50? Okay, then I'll click on this double sign here, this double mark here to apply to all. Okay, so you will see, just click on this mark here again, and then you will see that it will be so sharp, sharper than the last time. Nice, nice. Next thing is to remove the watermark so that we can go ahead and do what? Export our video. So click the watermark here. Look at it. You can see the sign here. And then you can click on free remove. Okay? You may need to watch 1 or 2 ads. Or you may not. So let's wait for it to load. Great, no ads. So now we are done with our video. Okay? Then we can go ahead and export. Okay? Click here and click on export. Is that okay? So let me just go ahead and export the video. You watch ad though, so just leave this place.
Helen, stop calling my man every night like I don't know what you're doing. Your man? Sarah, please. Daniel told me himself he's tired of your attitude.
You're a liar, you know it. Then ask him why he spent yesterday with me.
You think because you wear makeup and tight dresses every day, he'll marry you? At least he enjoys being around me. Every time he talks about you, he sounds stressed. You're trying too hard to steal somebody else's relationship. Nobody steals a man who wants to leave on his own.
If you got value, please follow or subscribe, like the video, and drop your questions in the comment section.